Good morning, everyone. Just wanted to hop on for a few moments. Today is October 1st, 2024, and my aunt just stopped by not too long ago, and we were talking this morning, and it amazes me, how people can sense, the change in you. When you're really a changed person, people can sense that. People can relate to you more. They come to you more, and it's humbling. It's a humbling situation, especially for me, because back in the day I've been involved in all kind of stuff. Right now, I'm not perfect. I never can say I'm perfect. Sorry about the noise in the background. They're working on the house next door. So forgive me for that. Um, but yeah, she came by and we were talking, and she was just, telling me how, her son has been blessed, with a second chance, and how, they have both taken this opportunity to not only get closer to each other, but to get closer to God. And being, everybody has a past, and I know some things that happened in her past. She knows some things that happened in my past, and I just know that God is working this season, this year alone. He has brought me so much closer to Him by some of the things that I have gone through, with losing my job, with just losing my mom, and just trying to figure things out, with what's going forward next in my life. And I know that this is something that I want to do. I love to talk to people. I love to listen. I love to be a person of encouragement. Because I've gone through some things, so I can listen, and I can learn, and I can also teach a little bit, if all possible, and encourage someone, motivate people. And that's what I think my calling is, and I'm gonna continue doing it. I'm gonna show who I am. Instead of me coming to y'all and say, this is what I want to do, this is what I want to do, I'm gonna show you better than I can tell you. But anyway, she was just saying, how her son was going through all these medical issues, and how he can't accept what's going on in his life right now. He's having a hard time accepting the fact that there's a change in his life right now. And I was like, wow, that's crazy, because God has shown me how much He can cover you in the midst of the storm. In the midst of that storm, that's when you need to say, man, I'm being provided with this. I'm not wanting for this. I don't need this. God has given me this. And it's like, in those times, God is going to show up, and He's going to show you who He really is. And that's what I think He's trying to tell us all, right now. Anybody that's going through something, and it's a storm, it's something that you haven't, prepared yourself for. None of us are prepared for challenges and issues and stuff, in life, and that's why we need God, there to help cover us and guide us and to direct our paths. And He'll show you. He'll show you better than He can tell you. And that's what I'm saying too. So it's all about, trusting God, in situations, and just knowing that He is God, and just knowing that He's going to cover you. Because there's been so many times, where I was in a situation and I didn't know what I was going to do. And that's when that perseverance that I was talking about the other day comes in, and also trusting God, trusting His direction, trusting, His word, and He comes through, in the nick of time. And it's all about trusting God and just keeping your eye on Him, and going to prayer. And like I said, those who are battling depression and anxiety, I've been there. And I know everybody's situation is different, but I'm telling you, I set me up a routine. I got up in the morning. I still was looking for work, but I got up in the morning. I kneeled down. I said my morning prayer. I got a daily devotion set up on my phone to help with my mental and just to listen to God's word. And I went to the gym. I sat in the gym, maybe listened to some inspirational songs or some more inspirational teachings, from like Bishop T.D. Jakes, or from one person, or there's just something encouraging, like from Denzel Washington. It's something that you need to get used to doing on a daily basis. Get those positive confirmations in your life, going every day. And I started to do that, and working out, of course, helps, because I was diagnosed with high blood pressure a while back, and it's something that I've been dealing with for a long time. And I'm like, you know what? I want to get this under control. And it's all about taking action for things that you want. Don't just say it, do it. It's time to start doing it. And I think once I started having that attitude, things became not easier, but doable. Things became doable. And I look back at that time when I left my job, that day that I wanted to leave my job. My new boss came in like a whirlwind. It was like, I can't deal with this. I can't handle this. And if I would have went to prayer, and if I would have started trusting God then and there, I think I would have stayed at that job, because God would have took care of whatever was bothering me. But I decided to leave because I felt like mentally it was draining me. Mentally I wasn't prepared, for her. And because she was ADHD. So, and she was, it was a whirlwind. It was like, what is going on? What is going on? And who is this lady? But I learned to control my anxiety, through trusting God and to accepting that I have an issue. Once you accept that, you can build from it, you can learn from it, and you can move from it. You can grow from it. And that's what it's all about. Accept that you have an issue. It's okay to say, I'm going through this, I'm going through that. What can you do now to help yourself? What can you do now to build yourself to a point where you can say, you know what, at least I'm doing something about it. And just show God that you're ready to make changes. And he's going to meet you. Once he sees that you're ready to make those changes, he's going to meet you, and he's going to help you continue to make those strides, because it's going to be hard. It's not easy. And everybody's different. What happened for me may not work for you, but you need to find something that works for you. And once you do that, I think God will lead you to where you need to go. But always, everybody is going to need God's covering. You're not going to be able to do it without that. You're not going to be able to do it without saying, oh my God, I didn't know how I was going to get this bill paid. Or I don't know how I was going to get this blood pressure down. Or I don't know how I was going to be able to walk outside without people looking at me weird. But God steps in and he makes a way. And even if you're not fully saved, even if you're not fully the person that says, because I still have issues. Like I said, I'm not perfect. But trusting in God and just watching what he does in your life is going to be incredible. Because the things that he has done for me, man, it's like, really? I deserve that? Like, really? And I just want to just thank everybody for just encouraging me to do this. I know I can work on my speech, my style, whatever, what may be, but I like this. I like the communication. I like to when you guys ask questions or when you comment or when you just say, I love listening to your videos. It helped me out. I appreciate that. So if you can, just I want to do this. Please subscribe to my channel. I'm going to be posting videos hopefully every other day. I want to get to a point where I'm doing it every day, but every other day I think is more feasible for me right now. But yeah, let's talk. If it's something that you want to talk about, a certain topic, put it in the comments, and that'll be awesome. We can do that. But subscribe and share, let people know, hey, listen to this guy, he's gone through this, that, and the other, and he has a positive outlook on what to do going forward. And yeah, I do. And it doesn't come easy. It doesn't come easy. I have not. It's hard work. It's hard work, and you're going to have to put in hard work. But we can do it. We can do it together. So I love y'all. Like I said, keep God in your life, and He'll cover any situation that you're in. And just believe it, and just keep your trust, and He'll be there for you. All right. See you guys again. Love you.